you can see when you press forward start push button, so relay is hold and motor running in forward direction. Motor will run continuously. Okay, if lifts come here and operate limit switch, okay, if this limit switch operate, so motor will stop in forward direction. Okay, and if you want to rotate motor in reverse direction, so press reverse push button. You can see when you press reverse push button, so relays hold, lifts come from here this position to this position, and if operate this limit switch, if limit switch operate, so motor will stop in reverse direction. So in this video we are going to learn how to run motor reverse and forward direction with Danfoss drive and also control with limit switch. In this video we will learn all connections wire by wire so that your all doubt will be clear, and also learn connection with drawing. Okay, so let's start video, and first is setup. After that we will learn practically connection. So you can see it's a setup. For this connection we connected Danfoss drive. We will learn a Danfoss drive control wiring terminals informations and also learn some basic parameters which we need to set in this drive for running motor reverse and forward direction. Also we connected 24 voltage DC SMPS for 24 voltage DC glass relay control wiring, because we are doing wiring in 24 voltage DC supply and glass relays 11 pin glass relay. We connected two 11 pin glass relay for forward rotation and this for reverse rotation. So we connected two glass relay. This push button for running motor in forward direction, this push button for running motor in reverse direction. Okay, and also connected to limit switch. Okay, when motor running in forward direction, so lifts come here, and if this limit switch operate, so drive will stop, and for if you run drive in reverse direction and if this limit switch operate, so motor will stop in reverse direction. Okay, so let's see how to do proper connection. So connection is very simple. First we connect 24 volt supply from SMPS and connect to the forward push button, and forward push button press, and this wire comes from forward relay and this is reverse relay. So first we connect both relay negative power supply. So for negative power supply we connect one connector from SMPS negative terminal, and first we connect negative in both glass relay. In glass relay you can see 2 and 10 is coil, in which 10 we need to connect a negative and 2 for positive. So first we connect a negative power supply in 10 number point. So we connect a negative power supply directly in both relay. So first forward rotation relay we connect a negative power supply directly, and this is reverse rotation relay we connect a negative power supply directly. Okay, so negative connection is done, our 0 volt connection is done. For 24 volt power supply we connect one connector here from SMPS. Also you can connect one stop push button or emergency push button. Okay, and output of this emergency push button connect to the both push button input terminal, forward and reverse push button input terminal. When you press this push button, forward push button, so forward relay will operate. Basic concept. Okay, so connect this connector to 2 number point. When this push button press, so this relay operate. Okay, forward push button press, so forward relay operate. Same concept for reverse relay. When reverse push button press, so relay will operate manually. Okay, just relay will operate manually. When this push button press, so NO output terminal, connect one connector and connect to the relay coil 2 number point. Negatives connects directly in line from push button. Okay, so when push button press, so relay will operate, but only for when you press push button. Okay, now let's see how to do proper holding connection in this relay. Okay, so for holding connection you can see holding connection. Also for better working you can connect emergency push button from SMPS output terminal. After that you can do same wiring. Okay, first you connect emergency push button. Okay, after that you can connect one connector from emergency push button output for stopping of motor and connect to first to the this limit switch. Okay, because this limit switch for stopping forward motor. Okay, so we are using limit switch NC terminal. Okay, and connect a relay holding supply. Okay, let's see how to do proper connection. Okay, so holding supply comes from limit switch NC terminal and connect to the relay NO terminal. Okay, If limit switch operates, so holding supply will cut off and relay will stop. I hope you clear the concept. Now let's do holding connection. Okay, so for holding connection, first understand limit switch NO and NC terminal. So you can see bottom side in which we connected two wires. It's a limit switch NC wire and it's a limit switch NO wire, NO terminal. Okay, so we connect two wire from limit switch NC terminal. Okay, so first we connect one connector from SMPS positive terminal. This connector we connect for holding power supply. Okay, so first understand relay holding connection. So first we connect one connector from relay coil to relay common terminal. That means from 2 number point, which is coil, and connect to the relay common point, which is 1 number point for holding connection. Okay, so first we connect one connector from 1 number point to 2 number point. Okay, and holding gives from limit switch NC terminal. Okay, you can see 1 and 3 is NO. So holding supply we will connect in relay NO, which is 3 number point. Okay, so limit switch NC output connects in holding connector. Okay, 3 number point. Okay, when you press start push button, so relay is operate. Okay, relay is operate. And for holding connection, we connect one connector from relay common point. Okay, and relay operate first time. So this holding supply comes here in limit switch NC terminal. And because it is NC, the supply comes continuously here and connect to the 3 number point. If we press forward push button, so relay will operate, and relays operate because we use limit switch NC point. If limit switch operates, so holding connection will cut up and relay will stop. Okay, I hope you clear the concept. Same connection for reverse relay connection. So for reverse relay holding, we take one connector from 24 volt supply. Okay, and first connect limit switch NC terminal and connect to the relay holding connector, which is relay NO point. Okay, now let's see how to do proper connection. So first we connect one connector from coil to common point, from 2 number point to 1 number point of relay. So first we connect one connector and limit switch input terminal, NC input terminal, we give 24 volt supply from SMPS, which is holding supply. Okay, it's a holding supply. You can connect this holding supply from emergency push button if you connect. So emergency push button output terminal or this push button input terminal. It's basically holding supply. Okay, so limit switch NC output terminal and connect to the relay 3 number point, which is relay NO point. Okay, so we connect this connector. First see how it works. So when you press forward start push button, relay is hold, you can see, and motor is running. Okay, when this limit switch operate, so relay is stop, and for reverse you can see relay is hold. When you press this limit switch, so relay will stop. So this limit switch operates, so motor will stop in reverse rotation. I hope you clear the concept of basic control wiring for this connection. Okay, now understand how to do drive wiring for this connection. So you can see it's a Danfoss drive and it's a control terminal from 12 number point to 60 number point. We will program this digital input also. Okay, so in this drive 12 number point is plus 24 volt supply and 18 number point is digital input first, which is for we will use for forward rotation, and 19 number point is digital input second. We will program digital input second for reverse rotation. Okay, so for connection, first we take one connector because we are doing wiring in PNP mode. So connect one connector from 12 number point and connect this connector to relay common, which is 6 number point, and 7 is NO. You can use any of the point of relay common and NO. Okay, when relay operate, so supply will pass. Okay, so we take one connector from 12 number point and connect both relay common. Okay, 12 number point we connect both relay common point. Okay, so we connect one connector from relay 6 number point common and it's also common. Okay, when relay will operate, so this supply will pass. Okay, so we take one connector and connect to the relay common point. Okay, you can see in drawing 12 number point connector comes and relay NO. If relay operates, so supply comes and connect to the 18 number point. Same for reverse rotation, 12 number supply comes and use relay NO, this relay NO, and connect to the 19 number point. Connection is very simple. I hope you clear. Okay, so if relay operates, so common supply 6 supply comes in 7 number terminal and connect this connector to, you can see, connect this connector to drive 18 number point digital input first for forward rotation, and same connection for drive NO, and connect to the 19 number point for reverse rotation. Connect to the NO output to drive 19 number point for reverse rotation digital input second. Okay, so connection is very simple. Now let's understand how it works. So first relay we fit. Okay, now for potentiometer connection, if you want to do potentiometer wiring in Danfoss drive, so 50 number point for plus 10 volts, so connect to potentiometer positive to 50 number point, 55 number point for negative or ground or 0 volts, so connect potentiometer negative to 55, and 53 for analog input, so connect potentiometer reference wire to 53 number terminal. Okay, so potentiometer connection is done. Now understand how it works. Power supply is on. When you press forward start push button, okay, when you press forward start push button, so relay is hold, motor is running in forward direction. Okay, if lifts come here and operate this limit switch, if lifts come here and operate limit switch, so relay is stop, motor is also stop. Okay, so this limit switch for stopping motor in for reverse forward direction. If you want to run motor in reverse direction, so press this push button, lifts come from this position to this position, and if this limit switch cut off, so you can see drive is also stop, relay is also stop. So connection is very simple. I hope you clear the concept of wiring and working this connection. Now understand how to program Danfoss drive for digital input programming. Okay, so for Danfoss drive programming, first we need to press menu button. We will program Danfoss drive digital input terminal. So basic parameter 0 group, first we enter in 3 group, third group. Okay, in third group 0 3 parameter for maximum frequency. First you need to set maximum frequency at which you want to run your motor. So first you set maximum frequency. After that, for digital input programming, parameters in fifth group. So first we enter in fifth group, enter fifth group 10 parameter for digital input first, which is 18 parameter. So for 18 parameter we are using for forward rotation, so we set 8. Okay, we program 18 number terminal for forward rotation, so just set 8. Okay, for reverse rotation 19 number terminal. Okay, 5 group 11 parameter for 19 number digital input programming, so we set 11. Okay, so 11 parameter for reverse rotation, so 19 number terminal digital input second program for reverse rotation. I hope you clear the concept of how to run motor reverse and forward and control with limit switch. If you have any query, please ask in comments box. For today's enough, we'll meet in next